Alright, so we had 19 sales for $346, but we actually could not locate one of the items. This is the first one here. It is Grant Green. It sold for $19.99 plus shipping. This is from our big CD DVD buy. If you've been following us, we have sold a lot of items out of this. Alright here, so we got Citizen Kane. This is on Betamax. You don't find much Betamax out of there. We paid $50 for a lot of these on the internet. We've done pretty well for these. This one wasn't sealed, but this movie is very popular, and it's pretty awesome to find Betamax, and they have good collectors out there, so if you can find them, they will sell good for you. So they are just a little bit smaller than VHS if you don't know them.
Alright, here we go. Up next, oh, that's right on top. 28 days later and 28 weeks later. 28 days later, I like that movie very much. But we actually purchased this for $1 at a yard sale. We came back from the soccer game, saw a yard sale, went over there, bought like 4 or 5 DVDs for $1 each, and did pretty well. Up next, we have this Gaither concert one. We paid 25 cents for this one, and it sold for $10 on an offer. So we got this from the Salvation Army. Anytime I find any kind of concert, I just pick them up. Up next, we have the Fog. We just purchased this like 2 weeks ago for 50 cents at a yard sale. I might have underpriced it, but it sold for $5.99 plus shipping. We have the Jungle Book. This sold for $9.99. This is brand new sealed. We got this at an estate sale for, we bought a bunch of stuff for like $16. This has been up for a while, so we're glad to see it go. Up next, we have Heavy D and the Boys. Overweight Lovers in the House. This is a 45. It sold for $12 on an offer. This came from our big 45 buy. Up next, we have Sextra Special. We got this at an estate sale where we bought a popcorn maker that sold for like $45 pretty quick. But we have had this up for over a year. This sold for $5 on an offer. We're happy to see it go. Alright, up next we have Falling Down. This movie has Michael Douglas in it. This is a classic movie. If you know this movie, it is pretty awesome. My friend that I used to hang out at movies, he was way more into movies. He knew a bunch. This is back around 2000, 2001. And he would always bring up these movies and we would watch them. His grandma lived right next door to a rental store, so we used to go stay over there. And we would rent tons of movies. But this is one that he showed me. Falling Down, which I recently gave it a rewatch, and still good. We have Ramblin' Man by Waylon Jennings. This sold for $19.99 plus shipping. This came from our big CD DVD buy. Up next, we have this Looney Tunes. We paid $1 for this, along with this Pokemon, another Pokemon, and a computer game. They were $1 each. This one sold for $14 plus shipping. So there we go. This is like vintage computer software. I think it says it's for like Windows 95. So yeah, pretty good. We had sold the other one already for like 20 something. I think it was sealed. This one has been opened, but in very good condition. We sold this Leica photography magazine for $12 plus shipping. We have about 20 copies of this, so we're happy we finally got the first one to sell. This thing is in like brand new condition. It's a very big magazine, so I think they paid $5.99 or $6.99 to ship, so pretty good. We sold Jawbreaker here, so this is probably the third time that we have sold Jawbreaker. This is like a cult classic. This movie always sells when we do find it. I think it sold for about 11 something plus shipping. We purchased this for like around a quarter. We bought a big lot for $10. We sold this Police CD for $6 plus shipping. This came on an offer. It's not sealed, but all the non-sealed are in very good condition. We've had people write back amazed by the condition of these ones. So we took this offer because it was the first one in the day. We're just trying to get things rolling. We sold Open Water for $5 plus shipping. We were Woke up in the morning and this was the only offer that came through. So we thought we would just take it and go. Get the day going. And this was 50 cents. This is from our lovely lady Betty. We sold this book here for $15 on an offer. This came from our big Miguel Tim book buy. So another one out the door. We sold this Michael Frank's One Bad Habit for $6.99 plus shipping. This sold to a repeat buyer. This guy has came through and bought numerous CDs from us. This one is not sealed, but again, it's in very good condition. This came from the big CD DVD buy. We sold this American Scenes for $13.59 plus shipping. This is our sales for the past 4 days. There's actually 18 here. We sold 19, but we were not able to locate one of the items. Crazy thing, this item's been sitting here for right by where we work for a while, and it finally sells, and it's nowhere to be found. But anyways, we got a Betamax. We got 3 VHS here. We have the Leica Magazine, the Looney Tunes. We got 4 DVDs. We have 2 books, 45. So the best selling items here are the Waylon Jennings, sold for 20 bucks plus shipping. The Grant Green sold for 20 bucks plus shipping. And we sold, I think, a bunch of $12, $10, $15 ones. So it was pretty decent weekend. It was a nice mix of things. We're going to work on shipping them. It's getting late and I'm behind because I've been looking for the lost item. But hopefully, I mean, I'll probably have to send it out late. We'll find it tomorrow and get all these packed up. I may wake up in the morning and finish them off. But yeah, pretty cool to see them all laid out here. We do have a Betamax up there.